Obviously I think the biggest thing tonight is we had a great vibe, a great chemistry about us. I thought we were really tough and really together, really engaged. We were that way certainly against Eastern on Saturday and in the practice leading up to Eastern. I thought we were that way in practice yesterday, shoot around today, halftime of both games, super engagement and great productive conversation between us and the players about wrinkles and adjustments and changes we needed to make. And I thought our guys had that. That's a great foundation to have this time of year in February. If you've got that and you've got some energy, which we've had here the last few days, then obviously that's a huge advantage. So I thought that's the best thing. In terms of the game tactically, offensively, obviously I thought we were really good. The difference was the free throw line where we shot 75% and had 18 attempts, outscored them by 9 points at the free throw line. And then our three-point shot making, especially in the second half with Dawson, where we made 10 threes to their 5 threes and outscored them 15 points there. So I thought we did, and then had 6 turnovers. I thought we were really good on offense. Defensively, another story. We weren't as good in terms of impact. I thought our energy was good. Give them credit. They went small. They drove the ball. Thought they got in the paint via dribble penetration quite a bit. I thought it hurt us. And obviously our defensive numbers weren't good enough tonight. We'll have to take a look at what we need to do, obviously from a tactical, figure out how we can get a little bit better X and O-wise with that, other than just flat out guarding the ball a little bit better, which I'm sure will be part of it.
Okay. John, you and I both know you're missing a guy, but the guys who stepped up to replace those offensive numbers, how important was that tonight?
Well, I think it's important every night. It was Winnie, obviously, on Saturday. Today it was Dawson. Having said that, everybody who played today scored. And I think other than Ali, who obviously Ali's a terrific player, I think everybody shot 50% or better from the field. 4 for 7, 4 for 7, 4 for 8, 4 for 7, 2 for 2, 3 for 5, 1 for 1. 7 of 8 players shot above or at 50% from the field, and that's tremendous. I think it shows you the type of shot selection we had, the unselfishness that we had. And then obviously Ali struggled to shoot the ball from 3 in the first half, so that was a big part of it. He was 4 for 4 on twos and 6 for 6 from the line. So we were really efficient. But obviously Dawson, I'm happy for him because the kid works really hard. He's really on all fronts about what we're about. Every day has the same mood, good, every day. Brings positive energy and vibes to our team every day and has the entire time that he's been here. Plays hard, competes all the time, cares about winning. He's about the right things. And so I'm happy for him and then how well that he played. And obviously, we had struggled shooting it from the 3 in the first half. I think we were 4 for 15. So in the second half, we go 6 for 11, and Mike was a huge part of that shot making in the second half. His contribution was big.
See, that was my next question. What accounts for that difference from the first half to the second? Was it better shot selection, or were they just falling? A couple of shots in the first half to me look suspect. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, I thought we dribbled it too much in the first half. I told him at halftime we're just taking 1 to 2 dribbles too many. Everyone's trying to make a play when they touch it. Trust the ball movement, trust the offense. Everybody will benefit. And I thought the second half we did that. Now, were there some shots in the first half that were open that we missed, especially from 3? Yes. But I would agree with you. I thought the ball movement and the player movement in the second half was much better.
That changed the flow of the game in your mind then, the offensive flow of the game.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you score 82 points and shoot 75 from the line and 54 from the field and 39 from 3 and only have 8 turnovers and you get 9 offensive rebounds. It's a heck of an offensive night. And obviously we needed all that because defensively we gave up 53% from the field on that end, and I thought our 2-point defense in the paint, in particular guarding dribble penetration, was not very good. We got to be better.
How important is it right now that it looks like your bench, as the season goes on, is giving you more and more?
Well, it's huge. I think and Aziz didn't play as much tonight as he does normally, and we're going to need him, and he's played a big part on our team, and we'll need him. But I thought all those guys played well that came off the bench. Wynn played of the 13 minutes he played about 8 or 9 in a row in the first half when we needed him, when we were in foul trouble a little bit. And I thought he was really good, locked in. So I thought we got contributions, obviously, from everybody who played.
Back to the offensive flow. Did they just forget about going inside the first half?
I would say we settled. I told them that at halftime. We settled a little bit, dribbled a little bit too much, settled some. But yeah, we weren't as good as Chris. Now, obviously, we still got a 3-point lead at the half, and the free throw line was good to us in the first half. But yeah, we weren't as crisp in the first half.
Spinning this forward, looking forward, what do you have to do that you didn't do against Ohio that first time out?
Obviously, we only led. I think we took the lead at the under 4. They led most of the game. We fought, scratched, and clawed and got ourselves back in it and took a 1-point lead. But I'll have to take a look at it. Honestly, George, a lot's transpired between now and then. That was a long time ago. I've seen them play a little bit here and there. I've not watched our film. I will do that tonight. And then I'll have some more insights for you in terms of, different things we need to do better. But, obviously they're terrific. I mean, they've had a phenomenal year. They've got great guard play in Sears. They've got good wing players in Brown and Roderick. Vanderplas and Carter are an absolute load inside and outside, which is what makes them such a tough cover. Both those guys can pass. They can score. Bench seems to be getting better from when I've watched them play on film against some of these teams we've been preparing for. And, Jeff does a good job coaching them. So, they're good, obviously. It'll be a great challenge Friday night, national television. I mean, great opportunity. The biggest thing for us is we just want to keep playing well as we start to trend, obviously, towards getting closer to the MAC tournament.
Do you still think you're trending the right way?
The last 5 days, we certainly have been. 4 or 5 days. I mean, from how we practiced to the shoot-around to how we played at Eastern to how we played today to the vibe in that locker room. Yeah, I mean, it's, we're certainly, and obviously, momentum is a fickle thing in this sport. It can, you can played well against Kent, lost by 2 points, and played one of I'd say probably our top 5 games of the year probably, and got beat that night and then didn't play as well the next 2 games. So you go from playing one of your top 5 games of the year on a Friday night, and by the time you get to the next Friday, you've had 2 that were not 2 of your better ones. So it can flip on you real quick. You can't take it for granted. You have to be tough and together all the time. It starts there. And then obviously you've got to execute. You got to play with energy. All those things start to matter. But in terms of how we've been the last 4 or 5 days, it's, we've had a string of 4 or 5 days here that are pretty good.
All right, sir. Thank you very much for your time, as always.
Thanks, George.